Hello again, everybody. It's John and Glenn from Best Price Nutrition. Just knocking out some requests that you guys had. One of them is the Controlled Labs White Flood. We've had this product for a while. How long ago did this come out? Was it?
It's been a few years.
It's been a few years since it came out. So, I'm just going to run through some of the ingredients with you guys, answer some of your questions. Kicking it off right away, I see that this one has the AKG in here, the arginine. We've talked about that in other videos. It's kind of the way everyone was doing it before in terms of increasing nitric oxide production. The downside to that is that your body produces an enzyme called arginase, which it eventually stops your body from getting the effects of the nitric oxide because the arginine is getting broken down too quickly. So a lot of companies have gone to using another ingredient which they think is better because it's an arginase inhibitor, which is an norvaline, which happens to be in this product. You want to speak about that a little bit in terms of the dosage that you would need?
I don't know the exact dosage. This product, it's funny, the first 4 ingredients are not in the proprietary blend. It tells you how much everything you're getting, and then all of a sudden at the end they throw this huge proprietary blend at you. So norvaline's in the middle, out of a 1.9 gram serving, it's in the middle, so I don't know exactly what we're looking at in terms of there, but I would probably guess to say that's not going to have much effect in this product because it's such a low dose.
Yeah, and I think some of the research is still coming out as far as how effective norvaline is and how much you need. We're just not sure at this point. But it is nice to see that it's in here now. It is a pretty good blend in here. I mean, there's a decent dosage here of beta-alanine, 850 milligrams. Now, you've used this before. Do you go with 1 scoop, 2 scoops? How many would you take?
I honestly only use 1 because there's enough of a stimulant effect in here for me. It's actually not very powerful. It's definitely not, but it's really good for the mental focus that I've noticed. So I'll just use 1. I try and limit the amount of stimulants I'm having before my workout anyways. So
you say this is more geared to somebody who maybe can't handle something like Jacked or
Exactly.
Jack 3D, so they take something that's not as heavy on stimulants, but maybe a little more effective in terms of your mental focus.
Exactly.
In a different way with the vinpocetine that's in here. We won't go through all the ingredients, but
huperzine is inside here. That's a popular one. It's in a lot of products now. The evodimine, cocoa bean, which actually is just in there as a caffeine source.
So if you're a little sensitive to stimulants, this might be a really good product for you to try. The other one that's out there, I think, is Omega Sports, the Ultima V3. That one's really popular too. That has absolutely no stimulants in there. So that's another way to go. I mean, there is, like I said, there is natural caffeine in here that they do purport, but from you said you've taken it and you didn't really feel it as much.
It's not as strong. It's honestly the caffeine content is, for the way I feel, is similar to like a cup of coffee. So it's not very potent.
So for some people that's good, and because a lot of people don't like that over stimulative effect. So this may be a good product for those people who want to go that way. Again, we already talked about it, comparing it to Jack 3D. We discussed the pronunciation in another video. Super Pump 250, NO Explode. This one's, boy, it's kind of like a hybrid in between the two of them, I guess you'd say, because it doesn't have quite as few of ingredients as you'd find in like the newer wave, like the Jacked or like the 1MR, but it doesn't quite have as many ingredients as you'd find in NO Explode or Super Pump, right?
Yeah, it's sort of right in the middle there.
So gives it a little bit of difference. The question somebody asked about was creatine content. I don't believe there's any creatine in this product.
No, I don't see any creatine at all.
Yeah, there's not. And the beta-alanine dosage, 850 milligrams, that's pretty good. I think for the most part, most people are looking about 1.5 grams to 2 grams. And you want to take that, 2 to 3 times per day is typically what we're seeing people do and what a lot of the research is saying.
So this could potentially supply you with a half of a serving, if you're using 1 scoop, or a full serving if you're using 2 scoops per day.
So if you bought a separate beta-alanine, you could just take 2 grams.
Exactly.
Probably be okay.
But again, this is something you don't want to take every day, just prior to a workout. So you're looking at maybe 3-4 days a week. It's definitely something you don't want to continue to take every day because it does downregulate and sort of stops working in the body. So, like we had discussed in another video, people drink coffee, they get 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, and then next thing you know, they're drinking a whole pot of coffee and not getting any energy. So that's why it's good to take some time off of things like this.
Keep your body guessing a little bit. It's been out for a little while. It's a pretty popular product, so we do get pretty good feedback on it. If you guys have any other more questions on it, please feel free to post the questions and we'll definitely answer them. Thank you.
Thank you.